Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Kristi, and in today's video I had high hopes. I was doing a full day of low carb and keto friendly meals, but then I realized I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon and we're going to go change that up a little bit. It's going to be a full day of fasting, dirty fasting, and then I'll eat tonight because just in case when I go to the doctor, if they want to do fasting blood glucose levels or any kind of fasting labs, I need to not have anything. Water it is for me today. So welcome to my channel. Over here you're going to find weight loss, keto, low carb, grocery hauls, Amazon finds that are going to be keto related, unboxings, things like that, low carb, weight loss related. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that when I upload you're going to know. Follow me over on Instagram. You're going to be able to see before and after pictures over there, and I do post on my stories daily. I do have a Facebook group, All Things Keto with Kristi, so make sure you go over there and check it out. I will link it in the description box so you can click on it. That way it'll just take you right on over. I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you. I do have a lot going on today, and we are going to do a chat session, so make sure you stick around to that. And then at the end I'll probably do a recap because, like I said, I do have my very first appointment with the endocrinologist today. I was recently diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic, which I still feel like could be wrong. I'm holding out hope, but anyways, we'll get to that during the chat. Before I get started, I do want to mention that right now until the 8th of October, Perfect Keto is having their fall sale, which means if you buy 3 or more items, it's going to be a build your own bundle, mix and match kind of thing. Save 25%. So if you need collagen, Granola bars are in stock. If you need some exogenous ketones, MCT oil powder, they got lots to choose from. So go over there, check them out. I do highly recommend their collagen. You need it. You definitely need it. You've got to take your collagen, people. You're going to thank me for that later. And I do like their peanut butter cookies. I love their peanut butter Granola bars. Pretty much I love everything peanut butter. That deal will be in the description box. I'll have the link along with the code, and you can go over there and save until the 8th. Well, it's early. It's about 8:55. I've been up since 6:30, but I had to take Briley to school and things like that. The birds. 8:55, just took my blood glucose and it is 119. Check this out. I got all the way down to 80s. I got in the 80s. I've not been in the 80s since I started this whole journey. So that was at 6:30. But I'm up, managed to wash my face, put a t-shirt on because I do have some recording to do this morning, but I'm going to take you all along with me. I do have an appointment at the endocrinologist. That's about 2 hours away. I'm going out of state to someone that was referred to me multiple times. I'm having a water this morning, and I'm also going to ask him about fasting because I've noticed that my blood sugar levels, obviously, are doing better for me when I go periods without eating. So basically without eating breakfast and lunch, or eating a really late lunch like at 2, 3, 4, and then eating dinner a little later, but I'm spiking in that. So I don't know. We're going to find out what the professional has to say today about everything that's going on, and if he thinks this truly is type 1. I mean, it was my primary care physician that diagnosed me as type 1, not an endocrinologist. Okay, I'm having water this morning. That's a new routine for me. I get up first thing. I have quite a bit of water because I've noticed it's bringing my blood sugar levels down, oddly enough. And I need to go inject my long-lasting insulin. So that's Levemir. That's what I'm taking. And I have been taking 2 units in the morning. I've been playing around with those numbers, so I'm going to go do that right now. There is what my Levemir Flex Touch pen looks like, and you can see I've got it dialed to 2 units. I've been injecting this in my stomach region, but I'm going to ask him about that today also. If I maybe need to move locations, maybe to my thigh or my arm or something. But this is what I'm going to do right now. Inject this, and then I'm going to go clean up and record a ton of videos for you guys. Well, somehow the time got away from me because I've been recording. And I have to leave here in about another 45 minutes. So now I have to go ahead and pack my diabetic bag. Basically got to take this with me. I have a smaller version of this too, but I picked it up off of Amazon just so that I could fit my needles in here. Something to bring my blood sugar up if I need to, some alcohol pads, just a little bit of everything. Plus I have to take my medicines that I'm on to show him. So I'm going to pack this up real quick, change clothes. I think I may do an outfit of the day because I picked up a cute one I want to share with y'all. And unfortunately I don't have a link for it because it's Walmart. Not gonna lie, outfit of the day is 95% of the time going to be pajamas, or at least jogging pants. But I do have a doctor's appointment today and I wanted to look somewhat presentable, and Walmart saved me. Mama got a pair of leather pants, faux leather pants. They're the faux leather pants that have been all over TikTok. You all already know I'm obsessed. And let me step back so you can see what I picked up. Just a tank top, couple of bucks. There's what it looks like. And I got a Wrangler shirt. This is a denim shirt from the men's department. I picked up a small. And that's what the faux leather pants look like. Now, the shoes are last year. They are Target. But this is going to be my outfit of the day. This is dressed up for me. Seriously. Today's sip and chat, instead of a snack and chat, is brought to you by water. That's right, still drinking my water. It was absolutely hideous outside this morning. Now the sun's out, it's all over the place. I actually need to do a really quick check to see where my blood glucose level is. So I'm wearing the Freestyle Libre 14 day. I'm at 122. It is just a little button. Chris says I have a button to push now. That is going to be right here, and I keep it on my arm for 14 days, and then all I have to do is just hold the little like chip reader or whatever up to this, and it tells me my blood glucose level. Very handy little gadget that I got going on here. So it's about 20 till 1. I plan on leaving a little after 1 to make the trek to Asheville. I'm going to be going to an endocrinologist there, and it's been one that's, I think, recommended to me at this point, Asheville Endocrinology, several times. So if these are the best to go to in my area, this is where I'm going to go. I don't have tons to talk about. I say that every time, and then the little chat turns into like a 40-minute sesh, but I do have a list. So the past week I've been going with total carbs because as a type 1 diabetic, that's what you got to do, because sugar, alcohols, fiber, all those things affect me now. You know you're on Mira's tower, so she's shaking, and so you might wiggle. I apologize. But I've been paying really close attention to those types of things and trying to stay away. Weight this morning was down to 160. Do you guys remember when I started this journey that my weight loss goal, my goal weight, like if I got there, I would be so happy, was 185. And now I'm at 160. I don't want to lose any more weight. I've said it a million times, because when I lose weight, where do I lose it? Right here. And so I feel like I've got the whole, and I don't want to look like that. Riley took a picture of me the other day for a thumbnail, and she's my photographer, just so you know. And you could see that my eyes are really sunk in. For some reason, you can see there's shadows. You can see I've got dark circles. My eyes are sunk in the back of my head. I don't want to lose any more weight. My hair is falling out. It is breaking off. It is extremely thin at this point. So I don't know if I'm going to chop it off or if I'm going to start wearing wigs. What are your thoughts? Oh, and might I say, I'm taking my collagen every single day. I mean, even though I'm getting new hair growth, I'm still getting hair fallout. Issues other than my hair falling out and breaking off. Every single time I eat, I get sick. And you know what that makes me want to do? Not eat. So I'm going to ask him about that today. Every single time I eat, pretty much no matter what it is, my blood sugar spikes up. I'll be doing good. I'll have it down in the 100s, low 100s, like 110 or something. Then I'll eat something and boom, right up to 200. And we're talking about something like chicken salad with nothing in it. It's extremely frustrating. I want to say thank you to all of the people that sent me messages, that send me emails, DMs, comments, all of that stuff, that you're thinking about me, you're praying for me, I'm in your thoughts, you're sending positive vibes. I really appreciate it. And again, I'm not getting to all my comments because there has been an overwhelming amount. And I'm at the point right now where I'm at doctor's appointments every single day. Like last week I was at 4. And this week I have 1 today. I have my iron infusion tomorrow. I mean, it's something every single day right now. You all are saying, you're handling this with such grace and such poise and you're being so strong. I'm not. I'm not going to cry. I'm not. I'm a disaster. 110% a disaster. I will have moments where I'm like, I've got this. I'll figure it out. Then I have moments where I'm just sobbing and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. And I'm also dealing with the fact it's like a grieving process of like, I'm losing my ability to, you know, eat something sweet at the drop of a hat if I want to. Like if we're out and about and I want to eat some sugar, if I want to have a piece of cake, that's just not really an option anymore because now there's a whole laundry list of things I have to go through. Like, okay, got to calculate those carbs. Oh, and how much insulin am I going to have to take right now if I decide to eat that? Just know that I'm not near as strong as you all think I am, and I am not handling this well whatsoever. Chris is going to be home in the next couple of days, and I think that's going to help. I just need his shoulder to lean on and to cry on right now. So I'm going to be leaning into him for the next several days. So just in case you may have missed, what did I mention this? I think it was over in the Facebook group. Chris is coming home for a couple of days, about a week or so. We are going on vacation. We had planned this one for a while now, and we were considering canceling, but we just decided that we're going to go on down. It is in Florida. It's in Kissimmee. We rented a big house out, an Airbnb that has a huge, massive game room. So it's just me, Chris, and my 3 babies. And I need this because I have not been on a vacation with just me, Chris, and my 3 children. That's it. Since probably Preston was in high school, and that was a long time ago. He's 25, people. 25 and a half to be exact. So I need this family time right now just to soak it all in. We, as in me and Chris, though, we are considering a little meetup. You give me your thoughts. Nothing big, nothing scary. If you're not comfortable with it, I completely understand. But we're going to be, you know, like I said, in the Orlando Kissimmee region there. So we are considering doing like a meetup, maybe a lunch, maybe a dinner at an outside venue, just me and him and a few of you. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. But this would be next week. So we're leaving the 11th. We'll be in Florida the 11th through the 16th, and it would be one of those days. So there will be more information on that over on the Facebook group if you'd like to go join it. That way we can sort of try to plan something. Even if it's just 1 or 2 of you, I'd still like to meet you all. Of course, keeping this as safe as humanly possible. Now, even though I'm not eating in today's sip and chat instead of a snack and chat, I do want to do a quick review. Did you remember these gorgeous little peanut butter fudge snack bars that I picked up in a grocery haul not too long ago? I was so excited about them. So excited. They fooled me. Special K, shame on you. Shame on you. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, well, actually, my mom's opinion too, and Kerrigan's. All 3 of us tried them. They're hideous. Save your money. I don't know if, I think they actually do have another flavor. But these were the peanut butter fudge snack bars. There were 5 in here. They were quite expensive. 160 calories, 1 gram of sugar. There is going to be 12 total carbs that were in this. 1 sugar, alcohol, 9 dietary fiber, making it a good net carb. 7 protein, 12 fat. I mean, it had it all going on, even down to the name peanut butter, because you know I love me some peanut butter. But no. No. I did not like these. Have you all tried them? There's what the box looks like. It says right there, keto. But it doesn't say on here anywhere that they taste good. And to me, did not like them. Sorry, Special K. Call me though. We can work on something together. We can figure out a good keto-friendly snack that tastes good. Okay, it is officially like a few minutes, like 7 minutes till 1 at this point. I'm gonna go throw my stuff in my bag because I gotta take lab work, medicines I'm on, my numbers, what they've been running here recently, and things like that with me. So we'll do check-ins as the day goes on. And of course, if I eat anything, you'll be the first to know. It's about 20 after 6. I just now got home. I need to check my blood glucose level. I feel like it's low. And it would be in a normal range for some of you. For me, this is a little low because you gotta remember I've been running in the 300s. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change clothes. I'm gonna fix me some dinner and then we'll discuss what the endocrinologist had to say. While I'm fixing dinner, I'm having a snack. I'm having some diet caffeine-free Pepsi and I'm having some peanuts. These are dry roasted. I picked these up, I believe, at Kroger's. There's nothing added like any maltodextrin or sugar. And that is all I'm having. Just something to tide me over because I'm starving. I'm just going to throw some of the Tyson's blackened chicken in my air fryer. My beloved Cosori, it'll be linked below. I picked this up at Publix. We've talked about it in the past. It is going to be fully cooked chicken. All I do is turn this on and then I hit start. I don't change anything, but I only let this cook for about 9 minutes. This is my really quick dinner I threw together. I have 3 pieces of the blackened chicken. I made a small side salad and that is gonna have lettuce, carrots, pepperonis, mushrooms, jalapenos, black olives. I pretty much just threw everything on there and obviously cheese. I did use Hidden Valley Ranch, but you can tell I didn't use a ton of that. I do have some of the Aldi jalapeno cheese curds. That's probably my favorite cheese. So I did get a couple of those. For dipping the chicken, I'm using the G. Hughes sugar-free dipping sauce in the famous Cluckin'. It's so good. So that's what dinner is gonna look like. And believe it or not, I did put the Diet Pepsi up and I'm having some water. But this is gonna be dinner for tonight. I'm definitely not done eating, but this is what I'm gonna have for now. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I used quite a bit of pink salt all over this. Get in your pink salt, people. You'll need that. Before we go into the chat, this is what I'm talking about. This was all I was able to eat before I got sick and had to stop. At least we're having a gorgeous sunset tonight. It does not do it justice with this camera though. Okay, this is absolutely horrendous lighting. It's 7:30 pretty much, and I just tried to eat. Every single time I eat, I get horribly nauseous. I break out in a sweat. I just feel awful. It's been a few minutes. Let me check just to see where I'm at. See what I'm saying? I went up to 132. Now, 132 is not a bad number. But when you think about, I started at what, 77 and went up to 132 from 2 pieces of chicken and a couple of bites of salad. I filled up my ice water again. I've had about 4 or 5 of these today, and I also had a little bit of a diet caffeine-free Pepsi. I can't give it all up, people. I'm trying. And I think that's the thing. I'm being way, way hard on myself. I'm a child of the 80s. Like I said, you give me a number, you give me a high score, you tell me where I've got to be, and that's my goal. That's what I'm going to do. We grew up on Tetris, Miss Pac-Man, things like that, you know, that made us focus. And that's it. I focus on those things. So my OCD gets a little out of control. So as far as the endocrinologist today, when we got there, we got in and out in no time. And he did change up some of my medicine. He said he does not like Levemir, so that's your long-lasting insulin. He said that he wanted me on the Tresiba, I believe, and he said I should only have to take it once a day and I shouldn't have this going on like I have been. And it hits me about 2 o'clock every single day. It's like I bottom out. I get to about 70s and 80s, which is not low, but it's low for me at this point. He said that he wished all of his patients came in with numbers looking like mine. And I'm like, dude, I'm an overachiever. My number range is between 70 and 180. That keeps me in the green on this app. So that's what my head tells me I need to be, is in those numbers. So that's my main focus. And he said I was being too hard on myself, that I need to eat more carbs. I need to eat foods that are obviously going to make my blood glucose go up, because that's normal for your blood glucose to go up when you eat something. And so I said, fine, I like carbs, but they're going to be healthy carbs, like salads and, you know, Brussels sprouts and broccoli and green beans and things like that, which is stuff I normally eat anyways, but I have been very hesitant the past week and a half, because I know exactly what it's going to do to me. I had like, what, 2 bites of salad and chicken, and I've went from 76 to up in the 130s. Can you imagine if I'd have started in the 130s? And he switched my other insulin, which is going to be the fast acting. So pretty much when I eat, about the same time I eat, right before I eat, it's something that I'll inject if my blood sugars are over 150, 160, or if I plan on having something that's a high carb meal, then I would inject it. I went from Humalog to Novolog. I don't know what the deal is there. So I'm going to go with the expert and I'm going to listen to him. Well, pretty much going to listen to him. I'm not going to sit and eat a ton of carbs and things like that. I mean, I don't want to gain the weight back, and that is something that happens a lot of times when people go on insulin. Especially in the beginning, they have a tendency to put on weight. But like I said, everything at this point is spiking me as soon as I eat it. Things that I normally wouldn't get any kind of a spike out of, like just regular meats, carnivore, is spiking me. I ask, is there any possible way at all that this is not type 1 diabetes? And I kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it till he said, you know, it could be type 2 diabetes, and it is presenting itself as atypical. But he did say that he does not believe that it's type 2. But he said, you know, if my blood sugars have been high for an extended period of time, he said your pancreas could be sleepy and it could be dormant and it just needs some time to rest and then, you know, wake back up and start working again. But he said pretty much he believes it is type 1. So this is an autoimmune disease and I will be on insulin forever. He also said that I am in the honeymoon phase right now. I may be able to go months, years even, without having to inject at mealtime, as long as I'm diligent about my diet, and that's the plan. And he said fasting was fine, but he said he wants me to eat. I can't right now. And he said it's not typical to feel nauseous after a meal, but he also said that I have been running high for so long, at least 3 months, that now that my body is in the normal range, I feel abnormal. I feel horrific. And he said it's going to take me months to readjust to those normal numbers, and I'm going to feel bad, and I just need to white knuckle it. Those were his exact words. Basically, I just need to white knuckle it. I will start feeling better in a few months, but for now, this is my new normal, feeling bad. I would have just never in a million years thought that this would be my new normal. I mean, a low carb diet. I thought I was doing the best I could for myself, and I was, but I thought I was preventing diabetes, albeit type 2. I never thought about type 1, but yeah, it is what it is. He did more tests, he took more blood, and he's going to check my C-peptides again, even though he said my C-peptides are low. So he wants to check the antibodies just to make sure, and that'll give him more answers. But pretty much he said I don't have to come back in for 4 months unless for some reason it shows that my C-peptides have went up some by giving my pancreas a rest. And he said then it might be this weird, you know, type 2/type 1 kind of thing going on that's atypical. And I would benefit from going off of some of the insulin and being able to take pill form of insulin. So probably metformin or something like that. But he said, just keep doing what you're doing. I need help, guys. I need guidance. I've joined a group over on Facebook, and I've got lots of information from that. So it has been helpful, but still, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm gonna finish drinking my water. I'm going to refill. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm tired, and I still have to go get iron in the morning. I feel like such a whiner. I'm gonna stop complaining now, and sorry, I just wanted to fill you in. I really got no answers. He said they'd call me in a week with the antibodies results and to see what the C-peptides are still doing. Still type 1 diabetes until I know something else. Now the sunset has completely went orange. We went from pink and purple to this bright orange. It just keeps changing. It's 8:40 at night. Blood glucose 137. I know these numbers are good. I did make a keto chow last night. I used the pumpkin spice caramel keto chow and the salted caramel perfect keto collagen. Mixed those together last night, put it in a turvis and put it in the refrigerator so that it would get nice and cold and all those flavors would just mix together. I'm actually gonna have that tonight before bed because I need to get in some extra fat. I was trying to think, did I use heavy whipping cream in this one at all? I may have used just a little bit of heavy whipping cream. I used some unsweetened almond milk and I used melted butter. Mixed all that together. That's what I'm having. And I am starting the new insulin tonight. This is the one you just gave me as a sample until I can get to the pharmacy, and it is going to be the KRISTIDAVIS. My plan is to have this, watch some YouTube videos, learn some more about type 1 diabetes. YouTube University teaches us everything at this point. That's my plan for the night, is being done after this. I normally do eat more than what I've got in today. When my blood sugar goes up or down, if it does, I will be back. I ended up only drinking about half my keto chow. Managed to drink an entire cup of water, another one, but I still want something sweet. So I came to the kitchen, scrounged around, found the Ratio keto friendly yogurt in the coconut. This stuff is amazing. It is extremely thick. I like a thick yogurt. And then I also sprinkled just a little bit, not too much, of the high key granola that I have on hand. This one is the cinnamon almond on top, just so that I would have a little bit of crunch. This one also has added collagen. So a fourth of a cup of this is going to be 2 net carbs. That's nowhere near a fourth of a cup. Right now, I'm having some yogurt with some keto granola. This stuff's actually really good. I like it. And I'm having another water. I wanted to show you what happened after I ate my yogurt. 187 from a yogurt and then a sprinkling of keto granola. This is what I'm dealing with. I want to see green every single time I pull this up. So 187 frustrates me. And it's got the arrow. That's the trend that it's going since 8:41. I guess I'm going to have to start dosing myself with insulin before I eat certain foods, because let me tell you guys, that yogurt is amazing. I'm not giving it up. It's a nice, thick, creamy consistency, and I love a thick yogurt. I'm not giving up that yogurt. I'm out, and I plan on stopping tomorrow and getting more. Might just have to take a unit of insulin before I eat it from now on, but it's so good. They're not going to affect you like they do me. You got to remember, now that I'm type 1, everything pretty much affects me. I'm going to go to bed now. Promise. It's after 10. Good night. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I do read everything, but lately I've not been having enough time to comment, and I do apologize. Make sure you check out my other channel. It isn't going to be keto or weight loss related. I'll have it linked in the description box for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Hope you guys have a great week.